Now let's look into cause and effect diagram. As the name suggests, this is very easy to understand, and which is cause and effect diagram. See, in cause and effect diagram, you are actually trying to find out what could be the potential causes of this effect. Okay, and there are other name for cause and effect diagram, which is anybody knows what is it? Exactly, fishbone diagram. Fishbone diagram. Why? Because it looks like a fishbone. So, yeah, we will draw it right here. Try to look like a fishbone. And it is also called Ishikawa diagram. Ishikawa diagram. Why? Because the person who invented this is Ishikawa, a Japanese guy who developed this diagram. That's why it's also called Ishikawa diagram. Now, how that is used or drawn? First, you need to put the effect. Let us say effect. This effect could be problem. This effect could be risk, a problem, issue which you want to do an analysis on. So why this happened? Then you need to draw a main bone, something like this, right? And then you can put what we call it 5M or 6M. So what are 5M or 6M? 5M is like man, machine, material, method, measurement. If you are using 6M, it's like Mother Nature. Mother Nature is environment, correct? So you can use this as main bones to find out how this effect or problem or issue happened. Is it because of the man? Man means operator. Is it because of the man, that is operator, executive who's doing the job? Whether a person can create this problem because of him, like he don't know how to do it. Because of that ignorance, because of that this can happen. Now let's look into another bone, that is machine. Machine. Whether because of machine. Machine means from machine A to B, is there any difference which creating this issue, this problem, this effect? Just because you produce the same part in two different machines, is it giving two different results? So is it machine creating some problem? Man, machine, method, or material. Let us put material. Material. Just because of a different material which is not as good as the other one, is this rejection or a defect came, right? Just because of material. Similarly, you can also put method. Just because of method. Method means doing it in a different way. The person A and B is doing it different way. And just because the way is different, they are all doing it perfectly. The way they are doing it perfectly, but just because of different method, is giving you different result. It could be of something related to manufacturing, like two different process, same result they wanted, but they're doing it two different ways. Just because they do it two different way, it gives you a slightly different result. Or two different way of cooking a food item, which is giving a different taste. And what is the next one? Measurement. Whether it's because of measurement. Measurement means actually the product is same, just because two different way of measuring it is showing a different result. But actually the product is same, right? Just because the way you measure is different, and just because of that, it shows like a different measurement, because we all check the measurement and say this is a good part of that part. So they measure it differently, that is why it shows like a different. Otherwise they are all the same. If that is the case. Or if you want to add Mother Nature could be something like this. Mother Nature or environment. Mother Nature or environment. Let us say two different shifts. People are working on two different shifts, and just because they are working two different shifts, they give different results. Even the same operator working in two different shifts, like morning because they are fresh, they do job perfectly, and night maybe they are a little bit of drowsy, and they don't produce the same result they produce in the first shift, right? That's possible. So is it because of those things, like because of the environment? Or is it like these are like summer days, and when the winter comes, it doesn't give the same result? That may be more related to a product which is prone to environment, which is affected by the different temperatures. So cause and effect diagram, which is look like a fishbone, and that is why it's called fishbone diagram, developed by Ishikawa, is also called Ishikawa diagram, is used to find out what could be the potential causes of a particular effect. This effect could be effect or problem or risk or issues. Any of these things, you can put it on the right side in the box and create a main bone, and then you can again find out, okay, because of man, what this effect came. Now you can find out, okay, why the man is creating effect? Because there was no training given, right? Similarly, you can find out for all the branches. It's up to you whether you want to put this 5M or 6M, or you want to create your own branches. It's up to you. Your own bones. It's up to you, right? So this is called cause and effect diagram. This you can use to find out what could be the potential causes of a particular effect, right? Okay. Let's move on to the next one. You can note it down if you want it. Otherwise, it's already there in the material, right?